Right guys, I'm on a different site in Cheshire, the Cotton Arms, and it's near a little place called Wenbury. That's still in Cheshire, and it's another batten down the hatches night for me. The forecast is pretty windy through the night, and tomorrow, next couple of days, a yellow weather warning. And looking at the temperatures for this area through the night, it's going to get below zero. So tents up, I'll get the inside sorted out now. The pub's open and it's got a log burning stove. So I'm going to go sit in front of that log burning stove, big leather armchair, couple of pints, something to eat, and just while away the evening until it's bedtime. It's a bad night tonight. It's a lot worse than I was expecting. I'm not so sure the tent will survive the night, but only time will tell. So guys, I survived the stormy night. It's one of the worst I've had actually, and I've had some very windy weather out camping. In particular with this little Naturehike Cloud Up2. I had that out for a couple of days down in South Wales on a campsite which was on some cliffs, and it got fairly battered with the wind then, and came through it absolutely fine. In fact, there was other tents around me were getting blown down. This one here, I'm camping in Cheshire, and it's late November, so there's a icy cold wind. It's not freezing, but the wind temperature's below freezing. It's really cool. And last night you saw some of that footage of the tent getting battered, and it was getting a little bit sort of pushed over to one side, and I got up a couple of times to check it, but it seemed to be doing all right from a point of view of holding out. And this morning when I've come to check the tent, everything's still fairly firm, and I'll just have a walk down the tent and show you. And it really got battered last night. Very high winds. It's a UK weather warning, yellow one, for high blustery winds for the next, through the day as well. So let's have a little look at the tent, and you can see how it's coping. So you can see I haven't tined anything, I haven't retensioned anything. I didn't have to retension through the night either. It's holding its own here, and that's still tension good enough. Now you can see the side that's getting the wind, the left hand side there, and you can see how the centre pole's been pushed out of centre. Now that just pushes back in again, but to be honest, there's not a lot of point because it's through the day, and it hasn't actually bent, but it just pushes back. Now I did pitch this with the back end here facing the northwest, and with some hedges behind, actually quite steep, big hedges behind. Mind you, a lot of the leaf is off now, so but it has caught the wind on this side, and that's what's pushed the centre pole a little bit out of centre there. So there we have it, back in centre again. Yeah, they're still tension fine. I'll probably give them a check over and re-tension again before I go to bed tonight, because I'm stopping a second night here. But it is still very windy. If anything, this guy line here, that could do with a bit of retention. So just a quick video of this to show you how this Naturehike Cloud Up2 has survived a very, very stormy night, heavy rain as well, and freezing conditions. It's I think we had it was forecast to freeze during the night, but it's not freezing this morning, other than the wind and chill factor is causing it to freeze. And I'm filming with gloves and using my nose to control the iPhone buttons because I'm not taking my gloves off. Now this Cloud Up2 I've had for, oh gosh, I think it's about a year now, just over a year. It's over a year, and I've used it extensively. I had a Cloud Up1 prior to this, and that was a brilliant little tent, just the same as the Cloud Up2. The Cloud Up2 had some better features on it, such as the guy lines on the side of the tent, whereas the Cloud Up1 didn't. I don't think the Cloud Up1 would have managed as well as this one did last night, because of those guy lines, these ones in the centre. I think the older version of this, certainly the Cloud Up1 didn't have them. I've struggled a bit. But, you know, for a sort of budget tent, these nature hikes are doing really well. And I've got the, if you've seen other videos, I've got the Naturehike Opulus 3, which is a tunnel tent. It's the blustery winds we've got, guys. Yeah, the Opulus 3, I had that in some very windy conditions going back about 3 weeks, and that did perfectly well. So for the sort of price you're paying for these tents, you seem to be holding really well. A lot of rain last night, no water ingress. It was very, very cold. I didn't have any condensation in the tent, so I do really rate these tents. I mean, I can't say longevity because obviously I've not had them long enough to be able to judge on that, but we'll sort of see over 2 or 3 years, I guess. Yep, so that's your Naturehike Cloud Up2. Survived a very stormy night despite being really pushed over and battered, but it's all popped back into place. Okay guys, well, thanks for watching. Only a little brief video, but I thought I'd give you an update on this Cloud Up2, especially because of the weather. And I honestly, genuinely, through the night, wasn't so sure it was going to be still standing in the morning. It was that windy. As I say, storm warning in the UK, a yellow one for this area, and it survived. Good on you, Naturehike. Thanks guys.